Hello Internet, I am Aries1080p, and as you may have heard, recently within the last few days of this video being uploaded, there has been a major vac wave through the Counter-Strike community. Over 40,000 confirmed hackers were banned, and many people believe that the game is now much more hack-free and a safer place to play. I noticed these results almost immediately, whereas before in my Legendary Eagle rank queue, which would extend from Legendary Eagle all the way up to Global, seeing as how I have many high-ranked friends ranging from Eagle to Global, many matches we played were entirely hack-free, whereas before we were encountering 2 to 3 hackers, if not more, in our games. We were now experiencing hack-free matches game after game, and this was amazing to be able to play in the matchmaking system without having to deal with wall hackers, with trigger botters. To be able to play a fair, balanced game was amazing, and as a result, we were able to win many successful games because now we were playing raw skill, and it was a lot more fair and very winnable matches to play. However, as a result of this vac wave, me and some friends decided let's queue Dust 2. For those of you who do not know, Dust 2 in matchmaking is, to simply put it, asking, please spin bot on me. Please hack on me. If you queue Dust 2, you are accepting the inevitable fact that you are going to get hacked on. And we assumed, well, 40,000 people rather have been banned. We can queue Dust 2. We will be safe. Let's give it a go. This is one of the few opportunities that we will have to play Dust 2 in matchmaking and not have to worry about getting hacked on. However, to our dismay, our full queue, being 5 fully legit players, queue Dust 2 to find that 3 players on the enemy team are all blatantly hacking. They are in a Legendary Eagle to Global Elite ranked match with only 100 hours apiece. You don't get that good in just 100 hours. None of them had a linked ESEA, a linked main, and one of them just straight up admitted to hacking and said, quote, "Could one of you please toggle on to at least make this somewhat a challenge for us?" It doesn't feel good to get hacked on and then to your face be insulted for not hacking. And it raises the question, why do we let this happen? Yes, it is us, the Counter-Strike community, who are allowing this to happen. We have accepted defeat. We have not pressured Valve into fixing their anti-cheat. We have not pressured players into not hacking. When did it become acceptable to take the easy route? When did we, as players, decide that it was more honorable to hack and to cheat to get the distinguished ranks than it is to just work hard for them? I feel no reward in playing this game at this point. I've put over 1,000 hours into this game, almost 2,000 hours just on my main account. And I cannot get past the Legendary Eagle to Legendary Eagle Master rank due to hacking. Now I'd like to give you a little anecdote, a little story for you. I have a friend who I queue with, very skilled player. He's within the A ranks on ESEA, definitely a top tier player, someone you would like to have on your team. This player admitted to me that 2 years ago, prior to me knowing him, he did in fact hack. He had an alternate account which he had hacks purchased on. This player, having, prior to owning the hacks, several thousands of hours logged onto the game, definitely a veteran of the series, now combined with hacks, decided, well, since I have hacks and I'm on this alternate account, I'm going to try to get to Global. I have the experience. I, as a player, could probably get to Global on my own skill-wise, but now I have the hacks to back it up. This player then tells me that getting to Global, even with hacks, was ridiculously hard. He had to sweat and grind his ass off, blatantly cheating, mind you, with his natural skill, just to get to Global. He tells me, quote, "There are at least 80% or more players at the Global Elite rank who are hacking. If you get to Global, odds are you are not legit. The Global Elite through the Supreme Master First Class rank, as well as obviously the Legendary Eagle ranks, are infected with hackers." Think about the fact that 40,000 people were banned. 40,000 accounts banned. Yet there is still an influx of hackers today. The fact of the matter is that Counter-Strike at the higher ranks is not legit. I personally, from my experiences, from the stories I have heard, would be willing to gamble that from Legendary Eagle and up, at least 25% of the players are hacking to some extent, whether it just be wall hacks, whether it be spinbot. There is some degree of hacks being used by at least a quarter of the population in the upper ranks. And this begs the question, what is the point? What is the meaning? Global Elite is supposed to represent a prestigious, a very high-tier rank within the community. If you are a Global Elite, you are supposed to be considered the best of the best. However, being Global Elite currently, what it means is that you're some 15-year-old punk kid from the United States who bought his $10 a month Aimware subscription and successfully wall-hacked and trigger-botted his way to the upper rank, surpassing players who deserve the rank. The true players who should be global are stuck at Legendary Eagle and Legendary Eagle Master because they just don't have hacks. They can't out-hack these players. So, my call today is that if you're a Legendary Eagle or you're a Legendary Eagle Master, you're the real globals. The people who actually have the Global Elite ranks are just hackers. Plain and simple. There are the occasional players who do make it legitly, and from what I have been told and from what I have seen, the European Counter-Strike scene is far less infected with hackers. So if you are a EU Global, odds are you're more legit than if you are an NA Global. With that said, regardless of region, there are hackers, and I personally would like to make a statement today. If you are a hacker, and I ever find out you are a hacker, and I ever meet you on LAN or I see you in real life, I will curb stomp your face to the ground. I will beat your ass, IRL, for hacking. Hacking is not cool. You think you're hot shit because you cheat against people who deserve to win, and then you shove it in their face that they're not hacking and they can't beat you because they are a more legit player than you, they are a better player than you. You are a piece of shit, you are a scumbag, you deserve to die, you deserve to be placed in Auschwitz 2.0. I know that sounds very firm, I know it sounds very harsh, but that is my true belief. I hate hackers. Hackers are true scumbags. They are just as bad as any criminal in this world. You have no right to play the game, and here is what I propose. If you are caught hacking, whether it be through VAC or through the Overwatch system, if you are found to be hacking, here's what happens. Your Steam account is instantly banned. Your Steam account is not allowed to add friends, it is not allowed to use the community market, it is not allowed to trade, and it is not allowed to purchase new games. However, Valve does not have the right to remove the games that you have already purchased, so here's how it works. Your Steam account stays active, you can still play the games and download the games that you have purchased. However, if those games use Valve official servers, you are no longer allowed to use those official servers. You are no longer allowed to use any of Valve's systems by any means. The only thing you are allowed to do is play offline games or play games that have online servers that are run by a third party. You are instantly disqualified. Valve immediately shuts your account down. And with that, they know any credit cards or debit cards that have been linked with your account. If you purchased Counter-Strike with a debit card ending in the number 967, they should know that if that credit card is used to purchase another game, that account should also be disqualified. If I purchased Counter-Strike on my hack account with my debit card and I get banned, I shouldn't be able to go make a new account that day and then repurchase the game with that exact same card and get away with cheating. It should be a little obvious what is happening at this point. They're just buying a new account. Their Aimware subscription is still active, but they just need the game, so they just go and rebuy the game. It's a pretty simple concept. Valve needs to have some type of system to implement that will stop cheaters from cheating. If they decide to remove your entire Steam account, that will stop people from starting to hack to begin with. But then there are those people who have already hacked. There are people who are dedicated to hacking. So we need a system that will prevent them from hacking in the future, when and if they are banned. Once you are banned, you should have some type of tracking system that prevents you from going further. In the country of Korea and in China, laws have been passed to prevent hackers. One of these laws is that when you make an account through any of their official servers that have an esport, you have to link your Alipay account, which is essentially like our version of PayPal. You have this overhead system that you pay through. You have to link that account to your CS account, to your League of Legends account, to your whatever account. And if you are caught hacking, that Alipay number is instantly striked. You as a human being are banned from those servers. And I think that we need to implement the same harsh punishment. There is no real punishment for hacking in Counter-Strike. Worst case, your account gets banned. And usually you're hacking on an alternate account anyway. What does it matter if you get banned? We need to implement strict punishments to stop hackers from hacking entirely. Now there is also the great elephant in the room, privatized hacks. Coding hacks in Counter-Strike is ridiculously easy. There has never before been a game that has such a large competitive scene that I have seen that is also so easily hackable. I met someone, another little story for you, has multiple accounts with over 1,000 hours, blatantly hacking. I add him because he helps me win a game. I do not know he's hacking right away. I just assume he's a very good player, possibly a global elite smurf playing in Legendary Eagle. He confesses to me right away, hey, did you think I was hacking or not? I replied, I'm not sure. I don't know if you were or not. He goes, yeah, I'm actually blatantly toggled. I've been going full blatant for over 2 years on both of my accounts, and I'm yet to get banned. How does that get through? Yes, it's private cheats, so maybe Valve anti-cheat doesn't pick it up, but how does that fall through the cracks of the Overwatch system? We need a new system that doesn't let these people get an easy pass for having private cheats. They have privately coded cheats, so they can just go full blatant and get away with it for years? That just doesn't make sense to me. That just isn't right. So here's my closer for you today, for my viewers. If you know someone who's hacking, they are a scumbag. You should not treat them with any respect. If you are a hacker, kill yourself. I have no respect for you. You are not allowed to be in my presence in any way. If you are on my team, I will kick you. If you are on the other team, I will report you. Do not come around me. I have no respect for anyone who hacks. Also, we as players need to pressure Valve, and we need to pressure other players into not allowing this to go on. We need to update the system. I understand, Valve, that you do not make games anymore, you make money. But you're not going to make any money if you continuously let this shit fall through. I understand that you are making money from all of these hackers rebuying the games on their new accounts, but really, is that the kind of community you want to encourage? You want to encourage cheating so that you can make extra profit from people rebuying the game on alt accounts? I find that very immature. I find it to be a shady business tactic, and I do not support it in one bit. I think we need to stand up to hackers. I think it's about time that they stop getting their way and stop thinking that it is okay to get away with what they get away with. And to all of my Legendary Eagle and Legendary Eagle Master viewers, as well as you DMGs, you're the real winners, you are the real veterans, you have my utmost respect for getting to those ranks legitly. If you're Global Elite or Supreme First Class and not hacking, you have even more respect from me for managing to pull that off and deal with all the bullshit. For all of you Global Elite hackers, go die in a hole. This has been Aries 1080p. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope that we can actually find a real solution to these hackers. And until the next time, have a great day, everyone, except for you hackers. Fuck off.